So welcome to Mindful Monday. This program is brought to you via Yonkers Public Library. We're very fortunate that when the library is closed, we have wonderful people to lead our programs out of the building,
Yes.
and we have an international attendance today. So I want to thank everybody for tuning in. I'm going to hand it over to Andrea from Thrive Reiki, who will be leading us in our practice this morning. So
thank you, Z. Hi, good morning, everyone, and good afternoon. Also, wherever you are, I'm very excited that you're all joining us this morning. So thank you so much, Z, for making this possible, for offering us this platform to come together. And we have the opportunity now to come together actually for 5 Mondays. This is the first Monday of our series. And so that we can tap a little bit into our mindfulness and meditation toolkit to support us during this time. For some of us, it's more stressful than for others. And it's all an invitation for us to respond to what we experience on the external, but also on the internal level. And it all starts with awareness. So this is why I invite you now for this morning and for our practice before we begin. If it feels right for you and if it feels comfortable, just close your eyes for a moment and just check in with yourself. And just notice how you're feeling right now. How your body is feeling. What kind of emotions are coming up. And just notice without any labeling or judgment. Now just also take a moment to tune in with your breath and just notice how you're breathing. Again, there's no right way or wrong way here. There's only your way. And you want to be the observer. And just let's take a few moments just to check in and notice how your breathing feels, where your breathing goes. Can you hear your heartbeat? Just give yourself some time to notice. That's all that we are doing right now. And now, as we're settling in into our practice for this morning together, let's start with some breathing exercise. So I invite you now to inhale slowly and deeply all the way into your lower abdomen, and then exhale from that place too. And just find your own rhythm. And just notice, is your inhale longer than your exhale, or is your exhale longer than your inhale? Now let's see if we can slow our inhales even more as we inhale slowly to the count of 5, as the air is traveling into our nose, down our throat, into our chest, down to our lower belly, like an elevator that is going down. And then when the air reaches the belly, hold it And then exhale to the count of 6 or 7 or more. Inhale slowly and deeply to the count of 5, all the way into your lower belly. And then when the air reaches there, hold it. And then exhale to the count of 6 or 7 or more. And let's do this now for several minutes. As we're inhaling slowly and deeply to the count of 5, all the way into a lower abdomen. Hold the air once it reaches there, and then exhale to the count of 6 or 7 or more. And remember, there's no right way or wrong way. There's only your way. As you inhale slowly and deeply to the count of 5, all the way into your lower abdomen. And once the air reaches there, hold it. And then exhale to the count of 6 or 7 or more. And if you have any thoughts popping up, just let them pass by. Don't engage them. Just bring your attention back to your counting as you're inhaling slowly and deeply to the count of 5, all the way into your lower abdomen. Then you hold the air and then exhale to the count of 6 or 7 or more. And let's do this for one more minute. Now let go of the counting and just notice how every inhale is an invitation for you to receive oxygen, life force, support, energy. And every exhale is an invitation for you to soften. So let's play with this for a little bit, this idea of receiving with the breath, receiving all the support that is available for us at any time. And then on the exhale, soften the tension that you're feeling in your body. Every inhale is an invitation to receive. And every exhale is an invitation to soften. Let's play with this for a couple of minutes. And now, let's just notice again some sensation that has come up now during your practice as you began to settle in. Some very persistent thoughts or maybe emotions. Just name it. Don't label it, don't judge it. Because what we would like to do now is to shift your perception of this sensation or emotion so that you can rewire yourself and get out of that mode. That exercise is actually called notice, shift, rewire. So just notice what you would like to shift now. Is it some tightness somewhere in your body? Is it like this gnawing feeling of anxiety or fear or worry? Is there some tension somewhere? And once you have identified what you would like to shift in this moment, let's begin to slowly move your hands like you're shaking them, like you're shaking your wrists. And feel how the shaking of your wrists now is also going to your arms, to your underarm, and then now you're also bringing it to your elbow. Maybe your upper arms also now beginning to wiggle a little bit. And see if you can also shake and, shake a little bit your upper body and see, bring some movement there and whatever feels right for you. Our eyes are closed, some of your cameras are off, so don't worry about us looking at you because we're too busy shaking ourselves. Then maybe also include your feet and just start to shake your ankles and feel how that is coming up your calves. And just move like a little bit like this, a little bit more softly or a little bit more juice if you feel that you have the energy this morning. And just expand your radius maybe a little bit. And just for a moment. Just to give us the opportunity, to move things along, to shake things up a little bit. Get things moving again. And now, as we're coming to an end of the shaking, let's put your hands on your chest. And bring your attention to your heartbeat. That is now a little bit more faster, a little bit more elevated because, we did some kind of physical exercise, so we feel the difference. And just listen to your heartbeat. And at the same time, notice your breath and continue to direct your breath to breathe more deeply again. Bringing it down to your lower abdomen, maybe even bringing it also to the back of your body. Remember, the lungs are also extending to the backs of our body. They're almost extending to half the size of our backs. So just see if we can also get some air in that direction too. Notice how your hands and your fingertips are feeling, the fabric of your clothing or even on your skin. Notice how your palms are feeling in the back of your hands. Maybe you can even feel the temperature of the room moving very softly and gently at the back of your hands. Let's stay in the space for about 90 seconds. Notice how your heartbeat is changing now too. How it's beginning to calm down and slow down. And we've been sitting the way we've been sitting for about 20 minutes already. So let's see if you can adjust yourself, shift something to make you a little bit more comfortable. And also just notice, your jaw. And if you can, if you want, just open your mouth just a little bit so that you have a little bit of space between the back of your teeth. We hold so much tension in our necks and our jaws, and we're not even aware of it. So just notice as you open your mouth a little bit and you feel the air coming in and the grip, on your neck muscles lessen a little bit. How you can feel the oxygen and the blood, flowing a little bit better in this area, in this part of your body. You can either leave your hands on your chest or bring them back to any comfortable position for you. Just continue to breathe deeply. And for our next exercise, let's see how we can soften the belly a little bit more and we can straighten our back, but in a comfortable way. Have a chin parallel to the ground. Remember to have Our mouth just a little bit open so we have a little bit of space between the back of our teeth. If you're seated on a chair, maybe you can also bring your attention to your feet and just notice that you have a firm connection to the ground. Now I'd like to invite you to visualize sunlight, a white and golden light that is shining for us, even though it's cloudy today. You can see the sunlight, this white and golden light, and you can feel the warmth of the sun. And on the inhale, you're inhaling this white and golden light all the way into your lower abdomen, soaking it in with every cell and fiber of your being. So that on the exhale, you can radiate that white and golden light out of every pore, creating your own cocoon, your own bubble, strengthening you from the outside and from the inside at the same time. So let's play with this for a little bit. With inhaling the sunlight, this white and golden light, drinking it all in with every pore and fiber of our being, bringing it down all the way into a lower abdomen. And on the exhale, we feel that white and golden light coming out of us, creating a bubble, a balloon that gets bigger and stronger with every exhale until we become part of it. Let's play with this for a little bit. Inhaling slowly and deeply all the way into your lower abdomen, filling your whole being with the sunlight, this white and golden light. And on the exhale, you're sharing the sunlight, this white and golden light with yourself. And let's do this for a couple of moments. Drinking in all the support that is available to us. And on the exhale, sharing that support with ourselves. Remember, there is no right way or wrong way. There's only your way. So find what works for you. This is your practice. And drink all the support in that is available to you with every exhale, as you're filling every fiber and cell of your being with the sunlight, with this white and golden light. And on the exhale, you're sharing all this goodness with yourself. Let's do this for about 2 more minutes. And now, slowly bring our awareness back into the room. And let's engage all of our senses now. As you begin to open your eyes, look around you and notice and see 5 things that you're seeing around you. And as you see them, also name them for yourself. Again, without any labeling or judgment, it's about noticing what's around you. 5 things that you see. And now, let's find 4 things that you can touch where you are. And as you touch them, also notice how the texture is feeling. And if you want to challenge yourself, find 4 different textures. And then just notice how each texture is feeling. Some are more soft, some maybe more scratchy, some might be warmer, some cooler, some may feel metallic. If you touch your device, that counts too. Just explore. Now, tune in and find 3 things that you're hearing right now. And my voice is not one of them. Just hear. Just tune into the sounds that you can identify where you are right now. 3 different sounds. And now, let's find 2 things that you're smelling in your room right now. Identify 2 different smells and name them. And finally, let's find one thing that you can taste, that you can identify as a taste that is already in your mouth, for example. And if not, then just look around if you can identify one thing, one taste. So this exercise is called the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 exercise that helps us to come back into the present moment, to right where we are, to anchor us through our senses. So you can find 5 things that you see, 4 things that you touch, 3 things that you hear, 2 things that you smell, and 1 that you can taste. And Z also wrote these down in the chat, which is lovely. Thank you. So you have instructions if you would like to practice this during the week. People use this exercise for grounding and for coming back to the present moment. So I think that's very important right now. And now, as we're coming to the end of our time together, I would like to end with gratitude, some gratitude exercises. And for now, tap into 5 things that are good. And just look around where you are right now again. Find 5 things in your room that you're grateful for right now. And as we're doing this already, look around again and find 5 things that bring you joy. Now, let's find something or someone that or who inspires you. And just notice what it is that you inspire about this object or this situation or this condition or about this person. And see how you can use that sense of inspiration and admiration and appreciation, how you can use that as something to motivate you. And maybe as the day and the week goes on and you need a little bit of boost and you need a little bit, a little bit kick of motivation, maybe this can be the thing that motivates you. And finally, there's this beautiful exercise that we can also do right now, is that we go through all our contacts that we have on our phone and our address books. If you're old-fashioned and you also still have address books like I do, I have still the paper versions. I like that. I have an old-fashioned address book. Go look at every name and just notice and just feel what it is that you appreciate about this person, how you got connected with this person. And if you feel so inclined, maybe reach out to that person, text, email, message that person, and just let them know what it is that you appreciate about them. So that's something that you can practice during the week, especially if you're feeling lonely. Okay. And now, thank you, Z, for writing all these exercises down for us. That is wonderful. Something that we can play with and something that we can get, what we want is we want to get out of our heads. And when we get anxious or fearful or nervous or tense, we want to shift that. And we can shift that by noticing how we're feeling. And then, do the movement, do the shaking, shake things up for about 90 seconds maybe, so that you can rewire your reaction to it. And then I can see that Z is very diligently taking notes and typing. So as we come to the end of our time together, so if you have any questions or if you would like to share something from your experience today, for us again, maybe she can.
That will be awesome. So I want to thank everybody for joining us. Please join us again at 9 o'clock on Monday. Please check our website, www.ypl.org, for more programs. Andrea, thank you so much for leading us in this practice. And
thank you, Andrea.
Everybody.
Thank you.
You're welcome.